All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about doing some vector illustration here in graphic design. This is for our remote learners. If you are remote and outside of the class, you can't use the Adobe Illustrator program, and we don't have a one-to-one remote option for that. So we're going to use Gravit Designer here. I have the Gravit Designer free interface up in front of me here. It's free to use. Make sure you use the free version. There's the paid version. You don't want to use that. But we're going to go, and in the lesson this week, you are asked to go to this website here, and it walks you through some basics of Illustrator and vector programs. You're going to complete those in Gravit Designer. Now, Gravit Designer will not open native Illustrator files, so I've got those files converted right here to PDFs there, all four of them there for that lesson. You'll find the videos there. Okay, I'm going to go over here back to Gravit Designer. Let's open up with it. So that first one is drawing shapes, I believe is the first one here. So you'll have your tools. Everything looks a little different in here. You've got your hand tool right here. You've got your two move tools right here, your main move tool and your sub move tool, so you can move things around. And here are your shape tools. So you got line, rectangle, ellipse, polygon, and so forth. So like I'm going to get a triangle here, and I will draw this triangle here, and I can rotate that around. I'll hold shift so it'll stay at 90 degrees. Then I've got my triangle here. Now to put fills and borders into that, you'll have to come over here, and you can add fill, and I can add a white fill to it. Then I can move it up to where I need it. I can resize those things up and down like that. Okay. Now, one thing you want to remember that if you hold down Option, you can duplicate shapes. So that'll make this assignment pretty easy going in here. So if I go here, so I need another triangle right here. So I'll bring this guy down here, put him right there. I'm going to come in and I'll just squish him in there, and you're just going to fill this guy in here like that. And then your other shapes like your spheres, your ellipse here, I can make here. Hold down shift to make right perfect circles like that. Okay. Now, combining shapes involves selecting more than one shape at all. So to do that, you're going to have to come up here with your pointer or sub-select pointer. I'm just going to grab one, and I'm going to hold down shift. I will grab another shape. Now you see I have the option right here to use my shape combination tool or the shape builder in the lesson in Illustrator. Okay. So I can union, that's going to put those two shapes together like it shows in the illustration. I can subtract, it'll take the top shape and take it away, or it will intersect to put them together, right? So in this particular one, I'm going to put those together, and I'll have one shape now that I can move around like that. So now those two shapes are combined, okay? And some of the areas over here on your robot, like these cutout donut eyes here, you are going to have to use the subtract top shape. So you'll put donuts on top of there, circles on top, and subtract those out. Over here on the creating lines, well, you'll find your line tool is right up here where you can make your lines. So I can make a line, grab my line tool, and I can make a line like that. Over here, your borders is going to be your stroke right here. If you want to make that stroke bigger, you make it bigger. You want to change the color, you can click there and change it to any color that you want. Okay, that's pretty simple on that one. On the combining shapes, again, just as we said before, in order to do that, you need to use the create compound shape tool up here. And you're going to do that by first you have to select those shapes. So I have to select more than one shape. So if I want to make this like this eye shape by combining these two here, I'm going to grab this shape and this shape. You can see that shape right there. Okay, I have to hold down shift in order to grab two shapes at once. Now I've got those two shapes. I can go up here and I can say I want to not subtract, but I want to intersect where those two combine. And there you got that shape. Okay, you'll do the same thing for the other shapes that you find in here, selecting more than one shape, holding down shift to grab more than one shape, and then using your commands in order to make those shapes as the program and the video shows. Okay. On the tracing one, okay, this one's a little bit different here. So on this one, it does have a tracing option in Gravit Designer where we can go up here. So I would select this drawing. Okay, we got this selected. Just so you know, both pages are on here. So you got page 1 and page 2. There's the happy birthday sign. But page 1, page 2, select this image here. Then I'm going to go up here to modify, and it's path and vectorize image. Okay, so instead of image trace, it's vectorize image. So it does do that. So you can see that it's turned it into vectors. However, it doesn't work really well as far as like the options. So I can grab some of these things, but all you need to do on this one is go ahead and again select the image, go to path, modify path, and then vectorize image, and then you can use those options on that. So just take a screenshot of this one for the fourth image there. All right, that's all I have today, boys and girls. If you have any questions, send me an email. Stay creative and keep doing good work.